morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Fort Myers, everybody. To the Verticalsim Fort Myers, finally released, finally dropped. And as promised from last Thursday, and I think also last Friday as well, we're flying on the JetBlue Brewing Altitude livery. I absolutely love this livery. I actually just checked it out like a week ago. This looks amazing. And we're actually doing it at the exact same gate as the current flight coming in from, flying from JFK. It is, we are JetBlue 1850, same as that one. That one, the real one, is already like over Delaware, so he's like about 30 minutes out from descent. We're doing the exact same gate, Delta 8. The only thing that the series still doesn't have are two gates right here. It's supposed to be D2 and D4, so I hope Verticalsim's up business working on those. But for now, we're flying out of D8 on the beautiful Brewing Altitude Dunkin JetBlue livery. It's actually really cool. Out of beautiful Fort Myers. Now, this is a cockpit made by Hughes, so there are a few customizations you can have. So, like window shades like this, which is interesting. You know, you put them on while you're at the gate, while the plane's cold and dark. I don't think you can really. Well, you can kind of see them through here, just a little bit. Don't need them for now. The only thing that I don't like is that if I accidentally click on the window, I'm gonna accidentally put them up. I don't really like these. Then moving down, you got a book here, aircraft technical logs, which is really just put up there. You got, seems to be a load sheet over here, but I don't think it matches ours, does it? No, I don't think it does. And then you got this thing right here. This is like where the pilots would actually put their load sheet, but the only thing is there's like nothing on there. We're coming into JFK with about 30 minutes for departure. I see we get ourselves started up. We got no GPU connected, so we're gonna go battery 1, battery 2. Hear those solenoids click. We're gonna go ahead, get this. All right, and we're gonna start the APU. We're gonna turn on the nav and logo lights to start the APU. Start. And we're gonna listen to that beautiful startup sound. And then once we get boarding and once we're done with flight planning, we're gonna go around, fly around, check out the airport, because oh my goodness, this is my favorite, one of my favorite airports in real life ever. It's so quiet, it is so chill, and then it's really, really small and amazing. Don't get me wrong, like O'Hare and like Tampa are still really good, but like this airport is just so quiet all the time. It's small. It's not even like all that busy all the time. It's amazing. It's an amazing little airport. And yeah, I do apologize for the late start. I didn't realize I wasn't actually sharing any data with the YouTube stream. I had the stream key in, but it wasn't actually sharing any like data with it. That's my bad. We're gonna go ahead and connect to VATSIM. There's the power to the plane. We'll go turn on the APU bleed. Crew oxygen supply. Turn the aiders on. Get the IRS aligned. And something that I didn't do is I did not. I didn't log into VATSIM. Let's go ahead and do that. What's our SOCL? Alpha Foxtrot Lima Papa. Hello. There we go. All right. See what I mean? I accidentally clicked on the window and it gave me the thing. I don't really like that. I'm gonna squawk 3653 over here. 3653. This is JetBlue. Honestly, hold on. Planes don't even squawk. Like the radio transmission itself was kind of bad at Fort Myers. Like you'll look at a plane departing. Like let's say it's already like in the air. You'll look at it. The data goes all the way to the back of the runway, but then like once the plane was like still on the ground, it's like all jittery and stuff. Like it's really bad here. It's pretty much same thing with, oh my goodness, same thing pretty much with Tampa and Cancun. Like you'll never really get good like reception on the ground for ADSB data. I don't know, maybe because it's like close to like Mexico and stuff, and maybe they like use different weather radar or something, or different like transponders or something. Either way, let's go ahead and get boarding. We got 161 passengers with us today. We'll board them. And this is Phoenix, so it's integrated very well. And since this is an East Coast flight, we are probably going to have some trouble with waypoints. So let's go ahead and get started now. In it. We're going to go from KRSW over to KJFK. Where's J? Here we go. JFK. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and clear this. Invalid delete. Can I not clear this? Oh gosh, do I have to restart everything? Where's FMC reset? I need maintenance. Here we go. This should reset everything, right? Yes, okay. Go ahead and request the initiative because this is just so much faster than doing everything ourselves, especially invalid flight plan. That's amazing. Oh, route. Can we type that in maybe? KRSW KJFK. Alright. Shoot, I guess we're doing everything ourselves then. KRSW to KJFK. That's fine. We are JetBlue 1850. Cost index for us today is 34. And cruise altitude is going to be 350 and then 370 after Suzik. 370. We're going to go... Actually, we're not going to touch this. We're going to go over to wind. Populate that. Go over to the next page. We should have gotten a load sheet. Received messages. Of course we didn't. So we're going to go over here. Resend load sheet. Load it up. 130.8. We'll cross check this before we push. Oscars for that. What's up, man? Glad to see you in the chat. Good morning. 31.75. 31.7. Hold on. What did I say? Alternate fuel this morning is 2.8. Just barely. It's like 2751. The 2.8 is going to be Philadelphia. It's going to be our alternative, which I'm not mad about. I do like Philadelphia. You know, we just got a scenery there for about a month ago. Fuel and tanks 20384. 2014. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm going to... It did set, right? Yeah, it should have. Okay, yeah, okay, it's loading. Our fuel is being loaded. And yeah, by the way, man, we're flying the... Whoa. We're flying the Brewing Altitude livery today by JetBlue. Amazing livery, amazing. I did promise that, I think, last Thursday, so we're doing that. And also the Verticalsim, I don't know why it said livery. And then also the Verticalsim Fort Myers drop, so we're doing that as well. Very nice. This jetway is the most realistic jetway I've seen in the entire sim. Absolutely love it. Moving down, we have... we're going to go back in here. Do this one more time. Back out of here. Insert. Flight plan. Alright, this is where I might get pissed off, because this always upsets me when I'm flying on the East Coast. Oh my goodness, it's a long flight plan. Alright, let's get started, shall we? RSW, we got the what? Runway 6 for the Seashell 6 departure. We need the LAL transition. Okay? We're going to check everything out eventually later. Not now. So, from LAL, we're going to go direct to Genos. No problem yet. From Genos, direct to Itori. From Itori, direct to Femon. And then from Femon, this is where I might get absolutely pissed off, because we got an airway. We have Quebec 87. That's exactly what I thought would happen. So here's what we do next. We copy our flight plan. We go over to SkyVector. And this is only happening because I don't have updated AirRag data, because I'm not paying $10 a month for freaking this. Chicago weather's pretty nice today, but it's a bit chilly. I didn't go outside. Did see it was really nice though. We actually already have our stream planned for next Friday. It's going to be Chicago to Fort Myers. So we're doing one stream when we're departing out of Fort Myers, and one stream when we're arriving to Fort Myers. Because Chicago, Fort Myers on a Spirit A321CO is my favorite thing in the world. Aside from Frontier A321 CFM engines to Cancun. That's the other best thing. Alright, SkyVector. We're putting in flight plan. Putting it in here. Send it. And we're going to go over to Navlog. Downloadable PDF. Making sure everything's good. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. There seems to be... Yeah, that's JROS. Okay, so you know what? I'll tell you this. We're going to go ahead and skip on... Okay, we're going to go direct from Juros to Johas, if that makes sense. It's nice to fly Boeing and Airbus. What do you like more? I like to fly Boeing more because they're just a lot easier to handle for me. Like, the Fenix is... Yes, it's realistic. But I don't know if either I have, like, the wrong peripherals or my sensitivity screwed up. I just cannot land this thing. Like, I cannot land the Airbus. Like, I either slam it into the ground or I end up going around. Like, it's horrible. Is fueling done? Yeah, okay, it's done. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the seatbelts. The fuel pumps as well. It's Airbus is still fun to fly because it's easier to set up, and aside from this thing, because oh my goodness, it's still annoying. Okay, sorry, good Navlog. But I do like to fly Airbus. Sorry, I do like to fly Boeing more, just because I actually like to set up a lot more. It's a lot more manual. It's a lot easier, and I just love that Airbus. You know, I just love that Boeing. It's just Boeing. Aside all the controversies aside, I like the 737 a lot better than the A320. Maybe that's just a seasonal thing, because I did like the 320 for a while. But 737-800 mainly because it's like one of the most popular planes in the world, and because Southwest flies it. It's just amazing. The engine sounds amazing. The whole setup procedure is amazing. The sound, maybe it's just because Boris has a sound pack. I don't know, something about it. But I do enjoy flying Boeing a little more than Airbus, especially right now. Okay, so come on. We're gonna go over to VAT. Hold on, let me actually check this out. Go to Femon. Okay, we're gonna go direct to Music. Actually, it's like Sussy Q. I don't even know. It's Sussy Q. That's what it is. Punch that in here. That exists. Nope. That is not where it goes. We're gonna go ahead and put it into Femon. Sussy Q. I don't know. Susik, I'm guessing. From Susik, we said we're gonna go to I think from Susik to JROS, right? Yes, from Susik to JROS. There's JROS. Then from JROS, we were gonna skip a few waypoints because for some reason, like, just us back. When we're gonna fly directly to. There's actually another waypoint. It's actually another airway. The Johar. That's where we're gonna fly to. Johar. I hope this exists. It does not. All right. So Johar in this situation. Airbus is using your left hand and their yoke in the Boeing, so I like the Boeing better. Yeah, I feel like you have more control with the yoke, honestly. We said Johar. Alright. 3419.69 north slash 07805.8 west. I believe that's how you do it. Yep. Seems all good. Johar, then we're gonna go from, actually, let's go ahead and check this as we're going. This is why I hate East Coast flying, because I gotta do all this. Seems good. Johar, very nice. From J Ross, we're gonna go straight to Johar. And I seriously hope I got those coordinates right. Of course, it went. Why did it do that? Why did it put it before Sussex? No. Why did it do that? I don't understand. Where is Sussex? Okay, you know what? I don't know why Sussex keeps jumping. J Ross Johar, yes. From Femon, right? From Femon it's to Sussex, then to J Ross. Hold on. Next, we're gonna go to what's the waypoints next? J Ross, is it direct to Riley? J Ross direct Lana. Okay, from J Ross is direct Lana. Okay. Okay. From J Ross to Femon to J Ross, Lana to Johar. And then from Johar to Defense. Defense. I can put that in here. I swear to God, bro. Oh my goodness. Like it's a direct waypoint. I don't understand why it doesn't go in. Okay, defense. 3-5. Nope. 3555.18 north. Slash, is it defense, right? 07703.6 west. Store that. Go back here. From Johar, we're putting in defense. Defense. Here we go. Okay, now that actually went into the right path. From defense, it's another waypoint. No, hold on. From defense, it's direct to SOD. So SAWED. Okay, that exists. From SOD, it's another waypoint. I don't think. Sorry, it's an airway. I don't think this exists. Let's check. 97, right? Don't exist. That's what I thought. Okay, basically it's just directed delayed. These waypoints piss me off, man. And it doesn't exist either. Alright. So delay. And I don't see it on here for some reason. Okay, interestingly enough, it's from SOD, it's actually telling us direct to Bisel. That's what it's telling us. Bisel. That doesn't exist. Alright, so Bisel is 3815.04. Sorry about chat, I'll get back to it in a sec. And then 07505.3 west. Store that. We're going to go down to... Oh, actually, we're going to go up here because it's a lot easier. From SOD, it's to Bissell. Bisel, I don't even know. Bisel. And then from Bisel, it's direct to Rads. Okay. And then from Rads, it's direct to Nope. Rads is direct to SIE. And then from there, oh, here we go. And then from there, it's already the SID. We can go ahead and put JFK. For now, we're going to go 22 left, ILS 22 left. The Cameron 4. The approach vias. Nope. Okay. All right. So let's go through this. Make sure baggage isn't done yet, so we're making good on time right now. Screenshot for fun. There we go. All right, chat. I gotta go to school. I will watch this landing replay after school. By the way, you're also my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much, man. You have a good day at school. Then we're gonna go ahead and scroll down here and check everything out. So the departure, it's a vector up to Seashell, but it's fine. I know what they fly. Up here, well, it seems good. And then SIE, and then that should be a vector. We should have some ADC online. Oh, come on, JFK Tower is like always online. There's no way we don't have anyone online there. All right, all done with boarding and just in time as well. Rad nav. All good here. Progress to KJFK. In progress, we're gonna go over to performance. We're gonna punch this in here. Final waypoint is final load sheet should be here. Here it is. Over to performance. Sync the final load sheet data. Axon. Calculate the 3005 is the altimeter. 3005. RSW charts. We are using the Seashell 6 or Seashell 7, I don't know. Pop altitude is 4,000. Winds are from where here? Winds are from 160, so from the south. Actually, hold on. It'd be favoring the other runway. It would actually be favoring runway 24. 160? Yeah, it'd be favoring runway 24. Or... okay, no, you know what? No. Okay, I see what. Alright, that's pretty heavy. What if we do flaps... hold on, what if we do flaps 2? Flaps 2, and let's go force toga. Here we go. That should be good. Send that. Actually, yeah, we're gonna send that through. Here we go. We're gonna go 200 under the restriction. Oh, right, and there's a checklist here as well. Very well made. For our flight plan, we're gonna go ahead, jot ourselves back here. Put that itself back here. 4,000 on the altitude. Heading in, speed will adjust itself. And then over to the final load sheet, I believe. We're just gonna do this quickly. KRSW. Back to KRSW. Secondary flight plan, secondary plan. Nope. Arrival. Arrival is gonna be back to runway 6, the ILS 6. And then going over here, quickly putting this up. We can go ahead, turn on the beacon light. Get started. Locking gear very well. We're gonna go ahead, punch all the way through here. 30.05. Of course, I pressed that. Temperature is 26. What are the winds? 160 at 4. 160 at 4. All good. Oh, and then the ILS for runway 6, the barrel reference, gonna be 227. All done. We're gonna push nose left. Go ahead, close our door. System 1 comes off. Mode Charlie. We're gonna go ahead and turn this on. We're gonna accept this. Ah, shut up, bro. Make sure everything up here is good. Very good looking so far. Alright, let's go ahead. Release the parking brakes. Commencing push. Rolling, starting the clock. Clock has started. And we are going to shut up for the startup. Where is it taking us? Oh, I know exactly what it's doing. Okay. Good job. This is actually, like, good and standard. We're going to start engine number 1 first. What the frick was that? That is not normal. Not normal at all. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. What? Yeah, let me tell you, this is not what it's supposed to look like. 100%. Okay, you know what? Either way, starting engine number 1, we're gonna shut up. Starting 1. Okay, engine 1 is not starting. Okay, I put it to crank. Oh, bro. Hold on, my bad. Start engine 1. Starting 2. Very good start on 2. So flaps 2. There we go. Good start. Back over here. Hello. There we go. We go back to performance. We got down 0.2 on the trim, so right about there. Sure, all this is off right now. Alright, let's go ahead and take a quick tour around the airport. This actually looks really, really nice. Hold on, let me move it a little bit. Let's do this. Screenshot. Thank you. Alright, now, quick tour around the airport while we wait. So first of all, Terminal 3. Or Terminal D. I think a few of these gates are still closed, but I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. The Lego store right here is realistic. I'm aware of that Lego store. I believe this restaurant right here should be on this side. Just saying. Oh no, okay, here it is. Never mind. It's all good, all good, all good. These are all the American gates right here. These are the two Spirit gates that are under construction. Go back here, security. Yep, looks fine. Dunkin Donuts right here looks fine. The main terminal area. The drive up looks fine. Actually, I didn't see the bottom yet. Bottom actually looks very fine as well. I want to see this one spot right here. They have the little bus thing. There's supposed to be a bus station right here. I stood here with my family waiting for a bus last time I was here. The flags are waving. That's amazing. We're over to Terminal 1. I was only here once, flying out of Frontier once, so I don't remember a lot here. This looks nice. Yep, I flew out of this gate right here, B7. So, back over here, and I believe, actually, I think there's a YouTuber reference. Yes, there is. Okay, here we go. XP72. You got Captain Canada with one of the friends of Verticalsim, and then you got Als. I love this scenery, man. So funny. It's right next to the women's bathroom. This place looks amazing. And then for the B terminal, so C terminal, this is like United and Delta. This looks like every other terminal. But there's a Starbucks here. Alright. Back to our plane. Let's do this. Full right, sorry, full left, full right, neutral, pull down, pull up, neutral, right rudder, left rudder, neutral. Alright, taxi to runway 6 is going to be as straightforward as it gets. Just, let's go Gulf 1 over here, and then left on Foxtrot to runway 6. The AP can come off. Taxi lights, runway turn off lights, and strobe lights. Let's get it rolling. We're going to go ahead and arm the spoilers. We're going to go ahead and take this away. Auto brake to max. And take up config. Predictive wind shear comes on. All good. Alright, let's taxi. Rocket brake released. We're going to turn the sims down a little bit because they're a little too loud. Like right there. I think that seems to be perfect. Like right there, yeah. Let's give her a little juice. Very nice. Alright, let's taxi smoothly here. We pushed about 8 minutes ago. It took us a very long time to do stuff. Lights can come off here. We're going to keep resetting the weather to make sure that our weather matches up. We're going to go do a left turn right here, slow her down. This plane, because the IEs do accelerate by themselves. Cabin's ready. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Accelerating this turn right here. Good news though, we did push on time. We actually pushed early. So that's always a good thing. We pushed about 5 minutes early. Let's keep center line because this plane's incredibly hard to keep center line apparently. Alright, weather is 30.05. Let's just make the center line and we'll check. So far correct. From 26. Okay, see, that's annoying. 26 degrees though is insane. Go ahead, open this window. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so pissed off right now. We're doing an open window taxi in Fort Myers. Isn't that amazing? Go ahead, take the brakes here a little bit. A little bit, let's slow her down. Go ahead, close this window as well. Close this knob. Bring the window back. Lock that up. We're gonna go ahead, clear ourselves for the departure. Alright, all the lights are on. Everything's on. And we're gonna do a rolling takeoff, alright? $360 for after departure. There we go, give it a little juice. Start the clock. And toga. Eight knots. $120. Center line. Plane auto rotates for us. Thank you. V1 rotate. Gear. Gonna follow the flight directors. We're right up here. Beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. The Western Global 74s. We're gonna go autopilot. 180 for the heading. Flaps up. Flaps 1. Oh, that's amazing. And level climb. Oh, yes. Yes, give it to us. These views are amazing. Goodbye, Fort Myers. We're gonna fly direct to Seashell. Clear the speed. Flaps up. Go ahead, disarm the auto brake. Ground spoilers can come off arm. All on. Good. We didn't leave anything. Amazing. This is going to be very annoying right now. $4,000 the altitude. We're going to go ahead and clear ourselves up to 10,000. Port Charlotte already. Actually, no, it's not Port Charlotte. It's actually Fort Myers right here. Fort Myers is back on his grades. We're gonna go up to 19,000. zoom in here just so we can see a little bit. This is really starting to piss me off right now. We'll clear ourselves up to 37,000. 47. Oh, and all done. Up to cruise we go. There's 10,000. Let's come off. And there we go. $10,000 going up to $37,000. What an amazing sight. And actually, I want to take a look at Port Charlotte here as we come over it. Because this is where my parents have a house and my grandparents live too. So we go down here all the time. Down to, not Fort Myers, Northport. That's where it is. Like right over there. You see... I keep forgetting what this highway is called. Not Tamiami Trail, is it? I gotta look it up now. Crap. I got time, don't worry. Where is it? It's 75. It's the I-75. Yeah, you see the I-75 curves over here? Yeah, that's where it is. Oh my goodness, bro. These perforations are actually starting to piss me off, though. Like, actually, it's so bad. We're gonna set up a camera view here. And I will be right back, everybody. Right back. Making sure we're staying on course good. Actually, once we pass 18,000, I'm going to step out for a second. I'm just making sure the sim sound isn't too loud. And there's no ATC anywhere here yet. We had a good departure though, that's good. At least it looks fine. Just waiting until we pass 18,000. I need to do something real quick. I'm doing good on fuel so far, so that's good. Here we go, 180. We go ahead and set altimeter to standard. Altimeter to standard. What am I saying? And I'm all done. All right. Now we literally do not have to touch the aircraft until we get to JFK. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. I'm gonna step out, give my family a good morning, and I should be back in a few minutes. I have returned as promised. There go the contrails. Just as we came back. What does that mean? It means we reached 32,000 feet. That's what it means. Wow, almost like cruise. I'm surprised we got that high in such little time. The sim sounds up just a little bit. Like, I think, like, okay, like right here it should be good. Because if I go outside, it should go up a little bit, right? It does, just a little bit. But I still talk over it either way. There's Tampa Bay. Tampa International. Also, Verticalsim's Tampa International. Sarasota was back there as well, but I wasn't here for that. But yeah, Tampa International Airport, also by Verticalsim, everybody. And downtown Tampa, of course. Actually, I should get a scenery for downtown Tampa. I don't know if there's such thing. Let me see, is there? V-Cities Tampa. Oh, that looks pretty nice. So, like, the modified things with it, here, hold on, let me go ahead and show you guys. So, V-Cities, or Tampa, is just 4 pictures. This is what, 2,000, actually 2,000 downloads is a lot, I'm surprised. 5 stars, superb, very nice. We got Tropicana Field, 1 Tampa City, I don't know what that means, but Bank of America, Fifth Third Bank, Sykes, Sheraton Riverwalk, Convention Center, SunTrust, Cali Center. I only know 2 things in this entire list. Tropicana Field, where the Tampa Bay Rays play, and Amalie Arena, where the Tampa Bay Lightning play. Either way, this is a must get. Absolutely a must get. Starting a right-hand turn. Orlando is going to be on our right-hand side, but I don't think we're going to be able to see it, are we? This is Orlando right here, by the way. Like, shoot, we can see both sides of the coast. Incredible. This is Florida, you guys. And Florida is amazing. Actually, we can see way past that. Okay, hold on. So Orlando, is this actually Orlando right here? It, in fact, is actually. Because Orlando Airport's like right there. Right over there is Orlando Airport. This is Lake Hard and Lake Mary Jane. Lake Mary Jane, Lake Hard. And then this big, okay, so, okay, there it is, right there. Orlando International Airport. Again, bro. final climb. And there goes the thrust. At least some of it. Welcome to cruise, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so the V Cities by Tampa is done downloading. We're gonna drop it in next time we're in the menu. What other cities do we have? Do we have like New York, for example? New York landmarks. I have that downloaded, but it's just landmarks. Night lighting improvements. That could be useful. Times Square, it's like the most useless little addition. First of all, okay, what is this? Somebody tell me what this is. Like, who in their right mind thought of making this? Why? Like, just absolutely why? New York PYs? Okay. This is a little... Is that Madison Square Garden? Is that what that was? Okay, that is. Okay, so this is a little better, but still crap. Okay, this is actually really cool. And I know there's a lot more buildings over here for sure, next to the United Nations building. I need like a scenery. You know what I mean? Like a scenery. Now, like this. Can I please get rid of these ads? Now this is really good. The night lighting. Like, come on, man. Seriously, like, come on. Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, actually, I think let's use the scenery. They're compatible with variant of others, including Samsung's New York V1 and V2. Yeah, that's what I thought. MK Studios LaGuardia, so that's nice. Okay, so I'll remember this one. Okay, so Samsung. That's who I'm looking for. Let's look this guy up. Samsung 3D scenery for MSFS and P3D. Alright, we're gonna look through his sceneries in a sec. We're just gonna check up on one thing. We don't need charts anymore, I'll tell you that. There's actually an American flying from LaGuardia to Tampa, a Boeing 737-800. He's going to be passing us on our right-hand side. We should be able to pick him up on TCAS, I think. Actually, let's go ahead and turn on terrain. We're pretty useful. Interesting, the clock's just loaded in. Very nice. He's gonna be like directly on our right hand side. I don't know if TCAS will pick him up. I did turn TCAS on, right? I did. Okay. Unless he already passed us. He's like, so like Ocala's like there. No, not. It's Granger, dude. Every single time that I stream, bro, it's freaking Granger. And it's a 15-second unscriptable ad, bro. Mexican Aviator Duncan, yes sir. As promised last week, please get this Granger ad out of my. Thank you, bro. I kid you not. Like every single time that I stream and I get an ad, it's Granger. I don't understand why. Yes sir, man. The Duncan delivery. As promised. As freaking promised. I absolutely love flying in Florida. You got, you know, the East Coast there. Actually, I want to see if I can see him. I can't see him. Okay. We had Orlando back there where the lakes are. And then we're going to have Jacksonville coming up here soon. I don't know why I don't fly JetBlue. Do you have, do you get food when you open the tray table? Like here? Yo, I did not even... Dude, hold on. That is actually sick. I did not know that. I knew about everything else, but this is actually... Hold on, is this like 3D? It is 3D, oh my goodness. That's incredible. I have no idea what the... Is this like a donut or something? Okay, first of all, what is this? This is like a human heart or something on the plate. Come on, this looks like wheelie. This looks like the fries at my job when you leave them out like for 30 minutes. What is this? Well, your mom packed lunch 5 carrot slices. Okay, I'll give it to you. This looks pretty good with the onions, the salad, and then the bread is just a piece of bread. I don't improve in the cola. I'd rather get like a Waterloo or something. I don't know. I don't drink sodas. Like, I haven't drunk it in like 2 years, so I just prefer sparkling water. The phone, interesting. I'd rather just... That is... Okay. Oh, you know what would have been cool? If they like synced this up with like live time. That would have been really nice. It seems to be like a coffee. I drink this, not this. This looks good though. Like everything up here looks good. I don't know what the frick this is. Is this supposed to be like a meatloaf or something? That is amazing. I never even knew that. The same thing on this side. Okay, no, so it's not gonna be on this side. What would have been cool is like if he had like different food or something. That would have been really nice. Dude, thanks for letting me know. I actually did not know that. One time I opened up and had a Starbucks. Seriously? Like over here? Hold on, is it randomized? For our favorite pilots at Houston. Oh, thank you very much, guys. You guys are amazing. Dude, this is so cool. Like, okay, I am like awaiting the day that they update all the... Hold on, do they have spirit scenery? Yes, while flying the Dunkin. Really? One time... No, hold on, reset. I think I saw owls flying a Spirit Hughes livery. I think it was the one with the minion eyes. I couldn't find it for some reason. Hold on, where is it? Fenix A320 Minion. What the frick? Minion. I cannot spell. Okay, I can't find it anywhere for some reason. Yeah, the Spirit one was the first, I believe. Yeah, that's weird. I couldn't find it. When I was looking through their thing. Is it the one with... Is it the one with, sharklets or not? Because that might be the key difference that I'm looking for. No, this isn't... Okay, hold on. So first of all, Hughes. That's the team. Okay, everybody's already making like Hughes packs for Legion 737 Max. Hold on, I have way too many tabs open. I gotta close some of these. Yeah, I can't find the Spirit one. Okay, there's a Southwest. Okay, no, this is Fleet pack. Okay, no, hold on. Yeah, I can't. That's the one that I cannot find is the Spirit one. Everybody's just like making like livery packs. It does not exist. Okay, hold on. So what is this one then? Used by Horizon Sim. It's the same one, right? Used by Horizon Sim. Check releases. It has chocolates. Okay, so hold on. First of all, I need to find... Okay, we're gonna go... Dunkin. I'm just gonna look that up. I already found it. Oh, you know what would be cool if they could put like if they could put like a cup in here. Okay, hold on. So a J Aviation made a Dunkin livery. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I think it should be visible. Okay, it is. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drag all of these over here, and we're gonna look for it. Okay, there we go. So I looked up Dunkin. This is all that I got. There's these three. This is the one that I downloaded. So this is the one. No, this is J Aviation. Okay, I trust this guy with my life. Where is he? I can't tell. I probably should have used one of his thumbnails for my thumbnail. Those actually look pretty fire. And this is the other one. This is the one that I thought was a ripoff. I don't know why. I think that's New York, right? Probably it's JetBlue. And then also professional creator. And then this is the one that I downloaded. This is this one. Is this them? Recent uploads. I just gotta like scroll through here, I guess. It's all like European airline. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be here for a while then. Okay, this threw me off right here. When I saw this, I thought this was Allegiant. Jet2 Holidays is either a ripoff of Allegiant, or Allegiant is a ripoff of Jet2 Holidays. It threw me off so bad when I first saw this. I'm like, Allegiant doesn't have a 321. And believe me, I see Allegiant all the time. They don't. They have 319th, I think. I don't know if I got too far. Okay, this is like over a year ago. Yeah, okay. I think I might have gotten too far. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. Popular uploads? There are Ryanair liveries, Fly Dubai liveries. Okay, oh, that's a different plane. I found the livery for Soul Spirit. What? The frig that you... try sending it in the chat. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see it. I don't know if that'll be... I don't know if you can do that or not. Because I think I've tried that before. And it didn't work. So let me know if it works for you. I think I could probably like change the settings, right? Oh, did you find it on here? On flightsim.to? Oh, it's by Silky Smooth. Let's look them up. If it's on here, nope, okay. I don't know what the frick I'm Googling. Alright, let's take a look at these two. Okay, that's pretty nice. Ah, okay, hold on. Is this the one? Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Only the 321? That's fine. I fly 321. This is actually... It's actually a nice livery. Look at that. I don't know if this is real or not. But okay. Name is Silky Smooth. Am I not logged in? Oh, I am logged in, right? Okay. Ah, here it is. Very nice. Oh, and it's a 321 as well. I like the font that they use for this. I don't think this is a screenshot. I think this is a real picture. We'll just make sure to check where we are. Alright, over the water now. Company message. All good here. We're about 5 minutes early on push. Okay, I'm gonna have, how much is this? This is 1,000 gigabytes, bro. What the frick? Alright, so home of the Bear Fair. Hold on. I gotta look back at his profile. I'm gonna have to check up on him a little later. Alright, there's 3 of them, right? So 687. This is just normal, right? This is home of the Bear Fair. I feel like I've flown this plane before. Why do I feel like I've flown this plane before? Next is 78. This is the mismatch on the cowling. Is that what it said? Yeah, mismatch cowling and mismatch sharklets. I don't see a difference. And then Spirit.com 661. Okay, so that one says Spirit.com. Is that the actual website still? That is, okay. I remember like back in like 15 or so years ago, or 10 years ago, Spirit had some like zesty ass ads. Alright, I gotta check this out sometime. This is Pixel Blue. So I think I saw V1 fly this one. At some point or another. I think. This is Tampa, I think. Very nice. I'll check it all out later. Thank you so much, Mexican Aviator. And back to here we go. I think Jacksonville. We might have either just passed it or are just about to. Okay, no, we passed it a while ago. Right back there, Duval. Oh, here's what I was looking at before. We were looking at the Sam Scenery 3D for Flight Simulator 2020. So I know there's like $7 per city, but then I also know you can buy like packs for, I think, like a good price. So okay, hold on. I know he has collections. I don't know. Okay, no, that's Canada. U.S. Modern Cities Volume 4. Okay, so this is New York. This is the one I was looking at. New York, number 2, right? I hope it's not just like uptown. I hope downtown is also included, right? Okay, yeah, it is. It's a little darker downtown, but it's all right. Looks good. I remember this power plant. Our hotel was like right across from it. And I think this is the Governor's Island. Roosevelt Island. That's what it is. Roosevelt Island. Oh yeah. Okay, city. Okay, so what's the difference between New York V1 and New York V2? Default MSFS. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you scroll down on these. I thought this was freaking Dr. House for a second. No, it's Steve Jobs. That's what it is. All right. So, okay, so what's the difference between New York V1 and New York V2? Oh, and you get a discount. Okay. So if you have this one, how expensive though? So, okay, so Volume 2. City Pack Volume 2 has what?
What cities are these?
This looks like San Francisco, Honolulu, Atlanta, I think. Right? Okay, so yeah, so Atlanta. This is also Atlanta still. I think, right? Yeah, I think. No, actually, I might have no idea at this point, actually. This is Honolulu, I know that for sure. I think this is Charlotte? Yeah, this is Charlotte. And then you got San Francisco. This one I could recognize pretty easily. Drip Lord, Dunkin, yes sir. Annoying again. Give me that Dunkin Donuts. The Dunkin Donut. Amazing livery, man. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Airtime, what would be up in the air? About 43 minutes? Okay, we got about hour and a half left until descent. Okay, yeah, so San Francisco, Atlanta, Charlotte, Honolulu. How about Volume 4? Beautiful. Yes, sir, it is. I can't tell what the arena is. This is... Hold on. Did I click on... Okay, this is U.S. Modern Cities. This is Phoenix, Indianapolis, Minneapolis, and Denver. Okay, so... I think this is Phoenix? Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, so I think this is either Denver or Phoenix. I don't know which one. Gotta look at downtown. I think this is Phoenix. I'm not. No, you know what? I'm starting to think less and less of that. No, this is Denver. Okay. Alright, I'm lost. Hold on. What were the... Okay, this is Phoenix then. Oh, Indianapolis is the other one. Okay, hold on. This is Indianapolis then. This is all Indy. Right? No, it's not. I am extremely bamboozled. Okay, Volume 3 and Volume 1. We're gonna look at all these. Phoenix City, Indianapolis, Minneapolis, and Denver. Which one is Minneapolis? Or do they not have all the pictures? I think this is Minneapolis. What? I can't tell what arena this is. Okay, no, hold on. This is Phoenix. This is because this is the this is where the Coyotes used to play. The Arizona Coyotes. I'm a hockey fan, so I'd know. We already looked at Volume 1. Volume 3. Actually, let's try to guess what cities this are. A lot more fun. This is Toyota. What? I have no idea already. Dude, I have no idea. Okay, this is Louisville, right? Gotta be Louisville. Oh no, hold on. The frick said Louisville. It's Dallas. That's what it is. Dallas, Austin, San Diego, Houston. I don't know what Austin looks like. I've never seen Austin in my life. One of these is, so this is Dallas, 100%. Dallas, Texas. Houston, bless you. San Diego, right? Where's San Diego? That's San Diego. That looks very nice. Oh, you got the ship as well. Petco Park, I think it's called. Where is this Toyota Center? I've never seen this before. And then Volume 1. This is the original. Okay, Boston, LA, Philadelphia, and Miami. Okay, so let's take a look. Boston, LA, Philadelphia, Miami. Boston, LA, Philadelphia, Miami. This is Boston, I think, right? No. No, this is Boston right here. This is LA. No doubt about that. What is this? Oh, is that what you get? Like you activate these cities? Alright, enough looking at these. We can. Okay, basically it's all like $20. Very nice. Good prices, by the way. I admire Sam Scenery for that. Where are we right now? We are gonna be passing over Savannah, Georgia. We're gonna be passing over Savannah, Georgia. Interestingly enough, there's somebody departing out of Fort Myers, and let me check what's the info there right now. Do they have a meter? I just can read meter. No wind. It heated up a little bit, so he's taking it from the other runway. Actually, where's he going? That's the one thing I didn't look at. To Charlotte, okay. Let's enjoy some of these views here. I don't know where the land is. I think it's like right below us, right? Like, where's the separation of ocean and... Okay, so it's like, yeah, directly below us. Alright, so this right here is Savannah, Georgia. Where? This. So I've been to Savannah once, I think about half a year, last November. Another ad. I've been to Savannah once in my life. I drove through it when I was going to my cousin in South Carolina. It's all right. Like it's a bit of a dirty city. Like the culture's all right. Like it's very pretty. They got a really good Cuban restaurant there, but like it looks like the outskirts of downtown Chicago. Like right outside the city, it's dirty. It's dirty. It's not a place I would recommend going. Like there's trash everywhere. It smells, and it's just not a pretty downtown. It's not. If you walk a little bit, if you walk north, I will give you that. No, hold on. What city was that? That wasn't Savannah, right? Was it? We walked in a city. I forgot what it was. It wasn't Savannah. It wasn't. Hold on. Let me actually look it up. Dude, because I don't remember. No, I don't think it was Savannah. Was it? I swear it was not Savannah. There's no way. It was not. Okay. It might have been Augusta. No. We didn't stop by there as well. Hold on. Okay, now I'm confused. We didn't stop at Pigeon Forge either. We were going to, but nobody wanted to. Where was it that we walked? I forgot. I literally just forgot where it was. Alright, you know what? If I remember, I'll let you guys know. Because it was not Savannah, I can promise you that. Okay, so an A380 just logged on VATSIM mid-flight. He was flying from Orlando to JFK. He's at 16,000 feet. So I don't enjoy cheaters like that. Can I like make the background like blurry or something? No, I can't. Okay. It's actually gonna be a right-hand turn right here for a long time. The winds are crazy right now. You're doing good on fuel right now? Miami Tower's online, Denver Center's online like usual, and JFK Tower's still online after 4.5 hours. And if they hop off as soon as we get there, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm honestly just gonna be very mad. Just about halfway through our trip, so I'm gonna go ahead and go eat because I'm getting hungry. The seatbelts, I forgot about seatbelts, my bad. So I will be. That's my bad. I'm just pressing random stuff at this point. Alright, so I'm gonna go eat. and I have returned. Everybody, all fueled up from the morning brunch, from the morning breakfast. Hold on. Yeah, breakfast. Thank you for taking care of the plane for me, everybody. How are we doing here? We just passed Johar. Seems to be doing fine on everything. Flying over Jacksonville right now. Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm sorry, my bad. I should have probably said that. We flew over Myrtle Beach just a little while ago. JFK Tower's been online for 5 hours. I'm surprised he's still running. JFK ATIS is 119.1. I want to try listening to that. Oh, they have Middle Eastern Airlines, and also what's the game? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And no, I don't have Middle Eastern Airlines. I can. So the way that you get different liveries is you just go on a web. It's a file you download on your computer, and the simulator, and you put it in a specific file, and the simulator will find it. But no, I don't fly anywhere outside the U.S. except Cancun, Mexico, and Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I don't fly anywhere else. It's just U.S. This is what South Carolina looks like. Passing over the fence in about 68 miles, and then top of it. Okay, 119er. I think it might be too far. Hold on, I can actually read the ADDONS for here. Now I should be able. No, hold on. I'm gonna have to use VATSIM. Hold on. I'm out of range, bro. Serious? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, man. I only do U.S. flights. It's just easier because this is where all my sceneries are. I only have like sceneries for U.S. for U.S. airports, and it's just a lot easier for me to navigate because I know the U.S. I love flying here. So Midway Ground is online. Denver Center is online. Lone Star Approach. That's Dallas Fort Worth Approach. What is this? North Las Vegas Ground, and then San Jose Ground. Then also we got Miami Tower. We got Potomac Approach into DC. Hold on, no, this isn't Dulles. He's covering Dulles and Baltimore, which is interesting, but okay. And then Philadelphia Approach is online. One question: will you fly Middle Eastern Airlines? Like real life or the sim? Sim probably not, because hold on, let me actually look it up. Never actually. Oh, okay, I've seen this. Oh, it's a Lebanese airline. Okay. Okay, I've seen this before. What planes do they operate? The Neos? I don't have a good Neo downloaded, so probably not. No, unfortunately. Sorry, man. And again, I don't fly anywhere outside the U.S. That's the other thing. JFK is getting pretty busy. If Tower hops offline as soon as we get on the ground, I'm gonna be pissed because he's been online for 5 hours. So if he hops up, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, so what are they using in JFK? So 2982 for the altimeter, departing 22 right and using 22 left for arrival. Okay. Approaching use runway 22 left and departing runway 22 right. So no like 31 left or something? No, okay, they're just using 22 right for departure. Alright. What about in real life? I've never been anywhere outside the US, man. Like it's been US and Mexico like all my life. So if I'm ever in the area, like in say I don't know, like if I ever like fly to Israel or something, then maybe we're like what? Is this a holy city? Why not visit it? Like if we ever like go tour it or something, or I like to go like tour Dubai or something. Actually, like all around, like Syria, Lebanon, that'd be a pretty cool place to tour. But if we ever like fly in there and it just happens to be like a cheaper airline, then yeah. Plane 136, what's up, man? Okay, so they are arriving 22 left into JFK. I think, can I actually see it on here as well? You ADDONS, are you? Yo, this is so cool. Okay, no, so this gives me the real life ADDONS, so that's not what I want. Because they're using 31 right for arrival and 31 left, and they're departing 31 left. So that's not what we're doing here. Not in the sim. The sim. Controllers using 22 right and left. We're gonna have 22 left for arrival. That's what we had. The only thing that bothers me, A320 fuel pumps versus PTU. What's better? That's good. I'm gonna say fuel pumped. Longer sound that can last longer, and also PTU. I mean, it's good, but it lasts short. I would prefer the fuel pump sound, especially ones from the real aircraft, because the ones in the sims, they all got it wrong. So, but yeah, real life fuel pump sounds definitely over the PTU sounds. Like if I had to listen to that constantly, it would be the fuel pump sounds. But again, they got to be like really realistic. Like you gotta hop on a real like 320 to get the sounds. And it's gonna be like right over here where you're gonna get the best sound. Like right, I want to say like, yeah, I think like right here. So a 320, probably like row 15, I think. Is this 15? No, this is 10. What the frick? Okay, yeah, so like row 10 through row 12 is where you're gonna get the best sound. Emergency exits, basically, like right here, from row 10 to row 12. That's where you're gonna get the best sound. These close? No, they don't. Actually, why am I asking that? Hold on, I've flown to Phoenix a while. So 22 left. If we look up like a, okay, let's go over to what the frick. Okay, we're gonna look up JFK on our charts. So the way that our approach takes us right now is we're flying in from the south, but we don't really have anywhere to go from here, from Cameron, because there are no transitions with the Cameron arrival. So with the Cameron arrival, if we look it up, so hold on, ILS 22 left. Where's 22 left? Here we go. The Belmont Visual. Ooh, what is this? Oh yeah, no thank you. ILS 22 left. Or should we go R now? No, let's go ILS. Interesting. Okay, so with the ILS for 22 left, there are actual like waypoint. Okay, so if we if we go back here, arrival, ILS 22 left, right? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, Cameron 4. Okay, hold on. So what if we, okay, so if we go over to approach vias, there are a few options here. Climb, DPK, and Narton. So if we go back over here, there are a few options. Climb. Where's DPK and Narton? I'm looking for Sajo, but I can't seem to find it. Okay, hold on. So if we go back, let's return here. Let's select. I don't know. Select runway like 31 left for now, or just for testing. There's seriously no okay, at least one of them with transitions. Okay, let's insert that for now. I want to see what that looks like now. Ah, haha, okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's skip through here. Not doing that. Okay. So, go back to 22 left. I play RFS, best flight sim without Pro. You get access to 3 aircraft with Pro. You unlock everything and an instant loss and liveries and 320s and play RFS in the next extreme. But there's some features that don't make a sound. I think I've wanted to get RFS before, but once I've got this, like, why would I even buy a mobile app if I have the most realistic flight sim, you know, in the world? If I have this, where I can, you know, literally do everything in the world, why would I have a mobile app that doesn't do everything? If anything, I feel like X-Plane Mobile would do a better job at, like, functionality. So we're gonna go back to, hold on, 2 left with the ILS that we took, right? It's my only flight sim I play. I mean, if it's like the best thing you can get, I would actually say, hold on. Okay, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, if that's like the best thing you can afford, then yeah, absolutely. Definitely worth it. Wait, they do have the Dunkin liveries? I don't know. I don't know if you're asking a question or not. Okay, so here's some transitions. These seem to be like the only one. Okay, so if we select Cameron 4, no. Then we go over here. Alright, so these are the only ones. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna select the climb transition. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip through here. Doing good on fuel, by the way. Doing amazing on fuel. So we're gonna go through here and look through. Okay, so Cameron. Here's what we're gonna do with Cameron. So from Cameron, we're gonna go direct to. So if we look up the, hold on, let me drag it over so you guys can see it. So if we look up the Cameron 4 star into JFK, into John F. Kennedy International, we're coming in from the south. So right now I set it up for climb. The climb is not what we want right here. We're gonna want to reconnect like right here. So we're gonna fly direct to Seagull after that. Okay. Actually, hold on. We can actually just add Sahul. From Sahul to Dedgi. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna set that up. So we're gonna zoom in on here. We're gonna delete climb. Delete climb. Delete hair. Delete seagull. Delete taper. Interesting waypoint. What we are going to do is we're going to insert this. We're going to go back over here. And then in Cameron, we're going to insert... What's the waypoint? The waypoint is Sejal. Sejal. Punch that in here. Right here. And then we're going to connect it to Dedgi. So if we do that, should be able to. There we go. We got our star. We got our star. We got our star all set up. And then, are there any restrictions at Sale? Hold on. For Cameron 4. First of all, Cameron is... There are some altitude constraints. So let's go through here and punch those in. Okay, so between Baton and Pansy. So it's Hogs. So Hogs is flight level 180. Flight level 180. Then if we, this should be in, right? Yep. Then if we go over to Cameron. Cameron is going to be at 11,000. What? Oh, hold on, my bad. My bad, I pressed the wrong thing. Nope, not here. Over here. Cameron at 11,000. And then also with Cameron, there's a speed restriction, 250 on the knot. And we should be able to skip through these. And now we can see 18,000 at Hogs and 11,000 at 250. Alright, so looking back at constraints, we go back over here. So we got the Cameron at 18,000, 11,000 and speed 250. Moving on to, okay, so interesting, DPK is the waypoint after this. No, it's not, hold on, it's not a waypoint, it's just, continuity. So we're gonna go over here, back to the ILS. And we're going to take a look here. So, Sajal. Sajal's the next waypoint over to Detki. And we can go ahead over here and see that we already put that in. Sajal to Detki. Detki's at 7,000. Let's cross-check this with our stuff. Detki. Let's skip through here. So I need to see this. We'll zoom in a little bit. Do Hapt. Then Leper at 4,000. Then 3,000 over to Rossley. 18,000 at Zilpo. And then we should have the ILS by then. Very nice. We're all set. There's an ad again playing. And I think it should be all good, right? We set everything up already. We're gonna hop through this, make sure we don't have any discontinuities one more time. Why did I load up Minecraft? Hold on. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. I misclicked. Going back over here. Interesting. Maximum control is fart smell. Alright. Alright, brother. Do you have spare dollars too? I'm saving up to buy a new PC that could handle 320. It would be a pleasure. You can always change your mind. Not at the moment, man. But I will say that 2020, you don't really even need like the expensive version. Like you could get the chill $60 one. Oh, but the only other thing is that you will also need peripherals and plates. Like that's the only other thing. Like it's gonna cost you upwards of $1,000, a good $1,000. But not at the moment, man. Sorry about that. Interesting, huh? So okay, going back to what we were doing, making sure there's no discontinuities. We'll go ahead and skip back here. I'm the only smart fella in the part smelling. All right, bro. All right, man. All right. What are we over? Passing over. This is gonna be Chesapeake Bay. So DC is gonna be right up there, somewhere there, and then actually let's bring this out right now. It's pretty cool. Mexican Aviator showed me this earlier in the stream. This is like a new like company that made custom models where you can have like cool animations. This should run the sim nicely. Nathan Durkoch is helping out. Landing at All right, hold on. You maybe look that up, bro. Looks good. By the way, you can't send links, just so you know. Links do not send through. Landing at K World Trade. All right, man. All right. That's funny. No worry, these are my guys, so they're all good. Yeah, by the way, you cannot send links if you didn't hear me. So, SOD. Hold on. Let me switch back over to here. So, SOD coming up is bottom of the Delaware, and then right after RADS is top of descent. That should be in about 20 minutes or so. Bro. Nathan. Nate. You can't send links. Nobody sees it. No. No, you don't send. You can't send links in there. No, I don't. You can't send. I don't know. I've tried changing this. You can't send it. Look, there's no link. This is funny though. All right. So going back here, making sure there's no discontinuities. The SOD, the Bisel, to RADS, top of descent, to Psy, to Baton, to Hogs at 18,000. We set that to Pansy to Cars into Camera at 11,250 knots. That's Jules, the custom transition we entered. And then if we zoom in here, this is the star into JFK. It's 7,643 and then 1,800 into JFK 22 left. And then if we go back over to, we can go over here to JFK. So JFK altimeter right now. You can go over here, take a look at this. We'll view the METAR. Alright, I'm dipping. See you, man. You have a good landing, bro. Alright, 2982. 2982 for the altimeter. Did I put? Okay. Temperature 11. It's 160 at 6 knots. Nope, I got 60 at 6 knots. 160 at 6 knots. Whoa. And then the ILS minimums for that. So the ILS for 22 left is 212. The actual elevation itself is what? Let me take a look at the elevation. Can I see it on here, or is it, or do I have to look somewhere else? Okay, 62. All right, so it's about 100 feet before. Alright, back to what we were doing. Yeah, I'm alright with that, brother. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, of course. Travis Charles, safe travels. Have a great flight. Thank you so much, man. Should be descending soon, I think. That annoys me so much, bro. Okay. Got 7 people watching. Thank everybody so much for being here. Incredible participation. Okay, let's go. Let's switch this back to ARC. DC is going to be on our left-hand side, somewhere over there. No, hold on. It's actually going to be Baltimore. DC goes down this way, so DC is going to be right there, but it's cloudy right now, so we're not going to be able to see it. How are our wing views doing? Let's go ahead and check up on our passengers, shall we? Open the door for us. Take a look at our packs. Give them a second to load in. There we go. Flip you, old man. Mr. Miyagi type stuff. It's not too empty of a flight. We got about 161 souls on board. Passengers. Okay, what is this dude doing, bro? Got a few empty seats here. 1, 2, 3 empty seats. I'll take this row 3. Actually, there an empty seat further up there? No, okay. I guess I'll take this one. I can view out this window. You know what? Yeah, I'll take this seat right here. Seat. Well, hold on. I cannot move back, bro. Here we go. I'll take seat 3 alpha. How about on this side? Anything empty on this side? Oh, this seat's empty. This is 5F. I think I've had this seat in a real plane before. I'd rather have like 3F where I can see the fan blades of the engine, but it's fine. I can take 3F as well. And then anything else over here? Anything like over the middle? Everybody got the fuel pump seats, right? This one's not taken. Window seat. I want a fuel pump window seat. Yes. 16A. Alright, now this is a good seat. This is a good seat, I'll tell you that. Anything anywhere over here? Any more window seats? Or are they all taken up? Greedy people. I always wondered, like, one of these seats. Like, right behind the wing. Okay, this is a little too far. Like, right here. This is the one where the window... This is the one where the wing ends. Like, one of these... Look the best. Go to Task Manager. I want to see how much RAM you're using. Let's take a look, shall we? This is... Okay, this is actually starting to piss me off. Like, really, really badly. Here we are. So the CPU is at 100%, obviously, because it's a flight simulator. That's what I'm saying. I should get something new. Memory, I'm using about 16 gigabytes right now. Which Nathan, is it capped?
What?
Is my RAM capped at something? Are you sure? I'm only using 16 gigs. What? Say it one more time. Yes, it's a CPU intense game, Nathan. That's what I'm saying, bro. Huh? Yeah, then how about the speed, Nathan? Isn't that a possibility? Well, we did, though, right? Alright. CPU memory? Yes, Nathan, that's what the GPU does. Alright. Top of the Descent's coming up in when? We can actually go ahead and take a look at our waypoint here because it's very nice. It's Airbus 1536. We're at 15. Alright, 10 minutes to top of descent, everybody. 10 minutes to top of descent. And we'll be descending into JFK. Alright, JFK Tower's in range. We're going to put 119.1 in our standby. That's way too much. 119.1, here we go. Standby. We're on Unicom right now. JFK Tower's still online. Ready after 5.5 hours. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's incredible. These people have such good persistence. We close the door? We did not close the door. Alright, so arrival, the descent is briefed. I don't think this is their load sheet, is it? Okay, it's not. This is just a custom message. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright, 9,000 on fuel. Doing amazing. Amazing right now. We burnt like 7,000 pounds of fuel just getting to cruise like past Orlando. And then we only burnt like 4,000 over the past hour and a half, which is amazing. Carbon light should be at 0. Left-hand turn over to Rads. And then for top of descent, we're going to go straight down to 18,000. Straight down to 18,000. That is not 18,000. That is very low. Here we go. We're going to have descent mode. Actually, I wanted to see something real quickly. Oh, this is actually a bathroom here. It's just not modeled. Oh, so like a normal human, like standing in the cabin here. So unlike the PMDG, this is actually all modeled, which is very, very nice. I think it's usually about how tall I am. But like 5'9". Yeah, it seems about right. Right here. Alright, so if I walk in, let's see how accurate this really is. Yeah, pretty accurate. Interesting. And if I go to sit down, another cool thing of this is this stuff moves back like it should. So the seats are actually customizable or adjustable. Lock the door, make sure it's locked. Ooh, very nice. what? Oh, okay. Top of descent, punching on 18,000, ready, 3, 2, 1, here we go, boop, seatbelts come on, and here we are descending. There's the end thrust dying out. Oh, I forgot I keep doing that. I don't know, I just like to click over the windows for some reason. It's just a thing I do. I don't know why. There we go. Oh, so close to JFK. So close. Little clicky button. All right, here we are, coming in close and closer and closer. So we're coming over Lower Township right now. Lower Township right here, and then we're gonna have Ocean City and Atlantic City coming in soon. What the frick is this? Okay. So I believe that's Atlantic City right there. No, hold on. This is Ocean City. That's Atlantic City. Ocean City, Atlantic City. Ocean City, Atlantic City. For you guys all don't know. Oh my goodness, dude. You know, I might never even fly one of these huge aircraft again. This is like the only cool part about this entire aircraft. That's like that might be like the only cool part. All right. Flying her down, nice and slowly. We're gonna kill the music once we're at 10. Once we're below 10,000. There's a plane ahead of us right now. He's going to New Haven. He's at 31,000 feet. Oh yeah, he's way below us. Okay, we should be all good. It's an Avelo from Baltimore. He just took off like 40 minutes ago. Oh, whoa, no, hold on. He took off like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. He's heading up to New Haven. The town. Hold on. I know Wilmington has an airport, I just don't know where. It should be of no concern to me because we're way below. Okay, yeah, we're all way below him. All right, so looking at where we're gonna arrive, I think it's about time for us to do that. So first of all, where does JetBlue park at in JFK? That's the number one concern right now. So okay, so real life they are actually using the 22s in real life. Finding a lot of international. Okay, finally a national flight between JetBlue and JFK. Okay, so looking at the gates. Actually, there are a lot of Frontier aircraft here. San Juan, from Miami, to Tampa, to Los Angeles. Okay, so looking at Flight Radar 24, we can go ahead and determine that this is where we're going to be arriving into. So this is our landing runway right here, runway 22 left. And then we're just going to taxi like that and then straight up here to one of these gates. I just got the JFK scenery like recently, so we're going to park at one of these right here. So we're going to... How would we even drive... Hold on, how would we drive in here? Okay, so... Oh, we're going to do exactly like he did. Okay. So exit out. We're going to take the second one and then drive in here along the far side and then into a gate. Okay. Good to know. Thank you so much from JetBlue from Raleigh. Here we are coming up at 20,000. Coming down nice and fast. Where are we? Are we over Atlantic City now or are we... Not quite. We actually passed it already. Yeah, this was Atlantic City right here, and that was Ocean City. I think if we look up, oh yeah, there it is, right there. That's the Velo going over to New Haven. Beach Haven is somewhere here. One of these. This is Beach Haven right here. I'm getting really steep descent. What are we at? What's our descent rate? We're at 23 feet per minute. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and look up the ATIS at JFK, the METAR at JFK, 29er82. Go ahead, punch that here. 29er82. We're gonna go ahead and descend down to 10,000. 29er82. 82, right? Yeah, 82. Advanced camera to maintain 11,000. Yep, 29er82. Okay, all good. 18,000. We're 29er82 now. We're coming down for Cameron at 11,000. And then we're going to go down to Deatkey actually at 7,000. Go ahead, punch this in here. All right. Through 18,000. Nice clouds. Ultra clouds in this sim are amazing. We're going to go ahead and alert the passengers of our intentions. Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, your captain speaking. First of all, thank you for choosing JetBlue Airways. We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for flying with us. We're coming down into JFK, just about passing 16,000 feet. We were at cruise at 37,000 just like 15, 20 minutes ago, so should be on the ground within 15 minutes. Traffic looks pretty nice into JFK. Winds are nice and calm out of the south at about 4 miles an hour, so pretty smooth. It's a little drizzling. It's drizzling a little bit in JFK. Taxi should be no more than 10 minutes. It's gonna be pretty fast, and arrival pretty straightforward. So then around about 15 or so minutes. Seatbelt sign's gonna stay on for the rest of the flight. So thank you for choosing JetBlue Airways. Please stay in your seat with your seatbelts fastened. and flight attendants prepare for arrival. All good? Flight attendants have been alerted. Making good on time. If we go over to sim brief, I believe our time, I believe our air time was scheduled to be 2 hours 25, so we got about 20 more minutes. And then gate to gate was supposed to be 2 hours 43. We're at 2 hours 16 right now, so we got another 40 minutes to make it to the gate. And then airtime, we said 2 hours 25, so we got about 20 minutes to land. We should be all good, all good, all good. Bro. All right, coming in through the clouds. We're gonna need anti-ice. We might be needing anti-ice. Alright, coming through 12,000. We're coming down to 7,000, right? Alright, 250 knots after Cameron. Alright, so I don't know if we're going to be coming through any clouds or not. We might be, so we might need some anti-ice. There's 11,000 on the constraint here. We're slowing down to 250 now. These clouds, man, are amazing. Clouds are absolutely amazing. No corrosion on the wings yet, not yet. I don't know if you guys remember that one time where we flew into O'Hare during a storm, but we had like corrosion on the wing, like it was like crazy. Like it was like the entire wing was just like rusted, like crazy rusted. All right, JFK Tower. We're gonna connect to him once we're established with the ILS. Then we're gonna have taxi instructions from him as well. We're probably going to take either Juliet to Alpha to the gate, Juliet Alpha Foxtrot to the gate, or Hotel Alpha Foxtrot to the gate. Do one of those. 10,000. Coming down for 7,000. We're gonna turn the lights on in just a sec. Music comes off. We're passing 10,000. And mute. Here we go. Are we going to be passing through any clouds anytime soon? Because I kind of need to know that. Alright, landing performance. Here we go. Get landing up and ready. So, 22 left to JFK. Refresh the METAR. Here we go. We're going to use medium auto brake, I believe, right? Yes, we're going to have to use medium auto brake. We're going to do reverse thrust. Let's see what happens. What are we at right now? 139.2. We're going to say 137.6. 137.6. It doesn't make that much of a difference where it's noticeable. I think this seems about good. Medium auto brake. There's no difference whatsoever. Okay, it doesn't matter. So temperature is 11. Let's go ahead and put these in here. We're gonna go performance. Temperature 11, generate 2, winds 160 at 6, same thing. 212 on the altimeter, all good. It's 10,000, lights come on. Lights are on. Alrighty. Alright, just a sound test real quick sound test. Sound test. And now sound test again. Again, another sound test. We're gonna zoom in here a little bit. So we're gonna do medium auto brake. Here we go. Auto brake 2. Here we go. Cabin's ready. Thank you. Here's Sahul. Sage. Here's Sagel. Sage Sahul, bro. What the frick is that? There's the light. Land already. I think sound should be good right now. I'm just making sure that the volume of my voice and the sim are mixed together really well. At 10 likes in the video. Thank you everybody so much. 5 people in chat. Here we go. Coming through 9,000. Gonna be landing soon. Everybody get in. Everybody start watching. Everybody get in the stream. We're gonna be landing shortly. About 10 minutes to the ground. 8,000. Flight director following is good. Is it bad doing no ETC when I is it bad when I'm doing ETC when I fly? I don't know, but it's obviously not as realistic, and I like the long haul flights with no ETC. Really? So okay, so I usually fly into places with ATC, especially like JFK always had Tower online. Tower has been online for how long? 6 hours now. 5:59 right now. 5 hours 59 minutes. It's gonna be 6 hours in any minute now. So usually some ETC at some point of the stream. I mean, okay, listen. Obviously we're on, you know, we're on VATSIM at all times. So if somebody jumps on, we're gonna be on with them. But if not, we're still on the network. And if we end up getting a controller, that's amazing, because controllers are awesome. We're coming up on land shortly. I think if we will we be able to see it from here? Not yet. It's a little drizzly in JFK right now. There's some land. Is that a rainbow? Oh shoot, that's a rainbow. Nice. See better from here? Yeah. All right. All right, rainbow. And actually, that looks pretty realistic, like how you would imagine a rainbow's made. Which, come on, everybody knows how a rainbow's made. We're gonna go zoom in again. We're gonna probably zoom in one more time before we land. So like that, yeah. That's what this one's for. Actually, it's about the same. That's a lag spike. These lag spikes piss me off. They don't crash the sim. They're just annoying because they just pause it. All they do. They used to crash my sim, but not anymore. I have a good graphics card. Oh no, because my CPU sucks. That's why. I gotta upgrade it. Like actually, very badly. No, I mean like I don't even got VATSIM installed or any other OTC software. You just like the quiet flights, man? Yeah, it's fine. What's up? Metroman Triple D. Hey man, hey bro, what's up? Coming up on JFK, we're gonna go down to 3,000. We're gonna monitor tower frequency. We're not gonna talk to them, but we're just gonna monitor them. Here come the clouds. And let's just make sure we can actually talk to them because I don't have. Okay, no, we should be able. Okay, yeah, we should be able to talk to them. All right, JFK Tower is 119.1.
JetBlue 1850, Kennedy Tower. It seems like you're keyed out. How can I help you?
JetBlue 1850. We're just monitoring until we get close enough.
Ready, Roger. JetBlue 1850, Kennedy altimeter 2982. Advise on a 10 miles on runway 22 left.
Advise on a 10 mile final from runway 22 left. JetBlue 1850. Here we go. Now see, since we got ATC, it's amazing. Let me know if the volume's too high for ATC or too low. Because I want to mix it, because my voice is loud enough. I want to mix the sim sound where it sounds good, but then also I want to mix in the VATSIM sound. So let me know how that sounds, you guys. Do you know about quite new PMG 777-200? I don't have it. I don't have any 777 variant, but I have heard of it, and honestly, I'm not really a long haul guy. I'm not really not big into long hauls. All right, plus 10. Coming up on that, I'm gonna go ahead do something. Alright, here's a turn. We're gonna turn off terrain right here. And we're gonna zoom in as well. A little bit low. Nope, we're perfectly on the markers right now. Down to 3,000. We're gonna have the ILS in view as soon as we make this full turn. We're gonna notify tower once we're in a 10 mile final. We're gonna go ahead and open up our landing program so we can measure our landing rate. We just call it our landing program. Here we go. Here's 4,000. There's New York. We're gonna go ahead and start lowering flaps. We're gonna lower flaps 1. A little overspeed, but we'll start slowing down as we come down. Shut up. We just gotta start slowing down here. Gotta start slowing it down here. More drag. Yes, sir, plane. No, I'm talking about that. I can't perfectly hear ATC. Is it too quiet or is it too loud? Oh, for the volume. Hold on. Gonna pump it up just a little bit. Okay. We're gonna start slowing it down here. A little more. There's 4,000. And 3,000 is the last constraint. I raised the volume a little bit for ATC, so next time we speak, we'll hear it. Again, bro. Again with this. Alright, temperature's all good. We're gonna go ahead and lower to flaps 2. Let's go ahead and slow it down. Are you flying on VFR or VATSIM? VATSIM. And we're IFR. It's two different things. VATSIM is the network that we're flying on. VFR is the flight rules. We're flying IFR. I always fly IFR. Alright, slowing down flaps 2. Here we go, flaps 2. There's going to be a turn right here. We're going to go ahead and activate approach mode. Make sure it's ready. Approach mode is activated. Punch that in. Glide slope should come up as soon as we capture it. I love the Fenix 320. Yeah, man, I do too. It's amazing. Beanie Baby Gaming. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, man? Just in time.
1850 wind 1706 runway 2 to left, clear to land.
Winds to second knowledge 160 at 6 runway 2 to left, clear to land, JetBlue 1080. 1850, my bad. Alright, approach mode speed is a little too low. We're going to pump it up to 155. Localizer is captured and what the frick did I say? Captured and established. Glide slope should be coming up soon. We're going to be 155 until the last waypoint. We're going to go ahead and punch it in. We're going to go zoom in one more time. Here we go. Clear to land for runway 22 left. Make sure all the lights are on, right? Seat belts, doors closed and locked. One more time, cross checking. TCAS, TARA, predictive wind shear is all on. Here we go. That's where I'm never gonna fly this plane again if I keep accidentally clicking these and this pops up. I always must ask controllers to say again tax instruction. I can't remember them. Practice makes perfect, man. I used to be like that as well. Localizer and glide slope is established.
2,500.
2,500. Here we go. We're going flaps 2, gears up so far. Temperatures. This one's above 9, below 10. So we're gonna keep anti-ice off for now. Okay, temperature 10. We're gonna take this off now for sure. Zilpo at 1800. We'll take it at there, and then we'll see what happens from there. All right. Airtime 2:23. Promise was 2:25. We might be 2 minutes late. It's time. It's fine. Gate to gate was supposed to be 2 hours 50. We're making good time. We still got 20 minutes to make it to the gate. Here's where the frames are starting to kill a little bit because JFK is loading in. 2,000 feet. Last waypoint. We're gonna go spoilers armed. Gear down. Gears coming down. Flaps 3. Cabin crew cease for landing. Yes, sir. Gears down and flaps 3. Let's go ahead. Alert the flight attendants. Flight attendants cease for landing. Come on, bro. Here we go. Gear. Yep, gears down. Don't worry, man. Gears always drop to the last waypoint before the runway. Don't worry, we got it. We're not gonna be freaking XP72ing it. Look it up. XP72 lands with no gear. It's funny. I think this is rain, so we're gonna turn on wipers for now, I believe. Temperature's above 12, above 10 on the total air temperature, so no engine anti-ice. Wing anti-ice we'll have to see. Temperature was 11 was the reading. So we'll see what happens there. We're gonna go ahead slow her down to landing speed, which was 137, I believe. Does this not rain? Owls does too. Oh, all right, flaps full. Oh wow, the lag spec's really coming down. I have not flown to JFK in a long time. It's some windy. Maybe this is rain. This looks very nice. Flying over Brooklyn. VRF +5. Here's your landing. Alright, let's land this. Autothrottle's gonna do everything for us. Autopilot. We're gonna fly down ourselves. Good on profile right now. No rain, no problem. Absolutely, man. Alright, little right of the localizer, a little below the glide slope. We'll fine. We'll come in a little low just so we can get it really on the marks. And again, the 320 does not flare for me, so should be 142. We are 142 right now. 137 was the VREF.
100 above.
Nose gear first, yes sir. Nose gear right into the marks, man.
200. Minimum.
Continue. Little low, it's fine. Get on the marks.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Retard. Flare. Little float. Touch it.
Drive.
We'll take it. We'll float, but got it done pretty smoothly. Not a Ryanair landing, don't worry, I'm not. I'll make sure not to forget to flare. Reverse thrust, reverse green. Spoilers green. Made knots, reversers, and spoilers. We'll go ahead and land it. We'll go ahead and exit right here. Go ahead, turn off terrain. What did he call you? He called me a retard. Greased, clap, clap. Thank you everybody so much. What is this? This is gonna be a hotel, right? Towers.
JetBlue 1850, welcome to Kennedy, right on hotel, short of 22 right, this frequency.
Right in hotel, short of 22 right, staying on this frequency, JetBlue 1850. I got some kind of achievement. Airtime clocked. Turn this off. We did turn these lights off, right? This comes off for now. By the way, I haven't flown into the JFK scenery yet, so I'm dipping again. See ya. See ya, man. Thanks for joining up. I love clapping mid-flight for no reason. You'd be like the only person in like halfway through the piece, halfway through the cabin, just like clapping for no reason. By the way, I think I actually heard pilots saying it sounds like popcorn when people clap. Okay, so it is a little rainy here. What was our landing?
JetBlue 1850, well, disregard.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I was texting and speaking at the same time to someone on here. JetBlue 1850, continue straight ahead on hotel, cross runway 22 right, hotel, taxi right, Bravo to the ramp.
Cross runway 22 left on hotel, right, Bravo to the ramp. It's JetBlue 1850. Yeah, shouldn't text at work. Alright, so this is not hotel. We're just going to keep rolling here. Gonna cross the runway and then we're going to retract the flaps. Auto brake and go to disarm. We're going to go ahead and turn off predictive wind shear and TARA. Use runway 22 left. What are these stutters, bro? Lights come on. If I can get them on, lights! Lights! Thank you. Whatever short moment that was. And Bravo, I believe. Is this Bravo right here? These stutters are incredibly annoying. I think this is Bravo. This is in fact Bravo. Alright, these lights can come off. I don't even turn them on in time. This goes back on. Flaps up. We'll give it a little power as we go through. Can you fly next time to Prague? It's my home city. I don't usually fly internationally, but I'll see what I can do. There's some international arrivals over there. Keep it on center line. Like I cannot do that for some reason. Alright, so landing rates. How hard did we land? It's alright. About my average Airbus landing. Negative 282. We'll take it. Obviously not. We're not gonna get anything better. But negative 282 the final. Taxi instructions. We need Foxtrot. We're gonna take Foxtrot to the ramp. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, we're going a little too fast. 25 knots. Take it a little A little slower. This is Bravo. Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure. Why can't they get on center line? Hello, rudder pedals. There we go. All right, we're gonna take this next turn. This is gonna be on Foxtrot. Slowing it down a little bit here as we're coming in. This is Foxtrot. Hey, friend Foxtrot. 2 hours 27 minutes airtime. We're just about 2 minutes late, but it should be fine. If you don't want to make international, yeah, I usually don't. Yeah, sorry, man. This is Foxtrot. We're gonna make a left turn right here. From Europe City, if you don't want to make international. Yeah, I usually don't fly anywhere outside of Europe, mainly because it's just such a hassle to get, like, to just memorize everything. We're gonna take the far lane, the far one, just so we have enough time to adjust. And we're gonna take literally any one of these. We can take any one of these. I'm gonna take one of those over there. I'm gonna take the outer one, the outer lane. The ramp now. What are these gates, by the way? I've never flown into JFK before. This is the first. Let's lower down a little bit so we can have some time to read. All right, let's. We'll take gate 7. Take gate 7. We're gonna go stop her short here. Should we take 7 or should we take 5? Let's hit the parking brake so we can wait a little bit. Turn off the taxi lights while we're waiting. What gate should we take? You know what? Let's take 8. Let's take 8. Why not? What? First of all, what concourse is this? I have no idea. Is this Terminal 2, maybe?
1256, you want to put you as voice received text. Which one would you like to do so I can have it for the next controller, please?
I don't know what freaking terminal this is. Gate, I think it's at 8, right?
1256, expected clearance via CDC.
8-8? Where is this? That is not Terminal A. Okay, so I have this 320 IAE or CO. This is in IAE. Metroman. Is this the one? Look at this, bro. I cannot. What terminal is this, bro? Hold on. It just says 9.
The 1256, you need a clearance. This is a Class Bravo airspace. You need some type of valid clearance, be it an IFR or VFR, as previously stated in the text that I sent you. What you sent is not valid. You cannot just request a taxi to an active runway without any clearance. The clearance you sent requesting takeoff.
Okay, hold on. What? I'm sorry. What gate is this?
I will send you the correct routing to Philadelphia Airport. You will receive that message on the ACARS. Given that you have an FMC, you will be receiving the route for IFR since you requested an IFR altitude. It seems that you want to go IFR.
I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea what freaking terminal this is.
From the New York Airport to the Philadelphia Airport by way of the ACARS messages on your pilot client. So look out for that. I will send you a complete reroute and the routing of full route clearance, and you can take a look out for that. And once you receive that, you can call for taxi.
The 508. Hold on. I literally have no freaking idea. This is Terminal 5. Okay. It's Terminal 5. Terminal 5. Here we go. Gate 8. Safe dock. Is this it? From this spot? Thank you. Finally, we found it. Alright. Terminal 5. Gate 8. We'll activate it. Here we go. Alright. Parking brake comes off. Taxi lights come on. Jeez, this is slow. We're gonna release the parking brake, and we're rolling. Just have to stop short here because I literally have never been to JFK before.
Delta 12.
Yo, Alice, what's up, man? It's 9A in left. Hold on. In left is 8.
Updated the equipment.
I had no idea what terminal this was. Cause look, like there's gate like 1 through whatever, you know, 1 through like 15 in every single concourse. I just didn't know what this was. Here we go.
Intersection departure Foxtrot. And the routing that I sent you, since you wanted to go IFR.
Lower down here.
You can plug that in. Just saying your destination and wanting to climb to 10,000 feet and land at the destination wouldn't constitute
Lower
a
down.
flight plan IFR. So I'm going to send you the IFR routing that you would need to file when you want to go IFR for next
take
time,
it.
okay? And you can save that for your own record.
Parking brake. We didn't even start the APU. That's my bad. We're gonna start this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start the APU. The yellow electric pump. We're gonna shut down engine 1. Shut down engine 1 with the yellow electric pump. I forgot to start up the friggin' APU, man. I wish next time would be a 7.3 or some VFR flight. I've been flying 7.3s like for the past month, so we're gonna take a break from that. We're just gonna be doing all airbags. By the way, Owls, this is everybody's favorite livery over the past week. Everybody's flying this stupid livery. Stupid in a good way. It's an amazing livery. Absolutely love it. We're not gonna have it dock until the APU's on because we're gonna freaking blow some people off the jetway. What is that? Did I break the... Okay, no, I didn't. I thought I broke it for a second. We're gonna go back, stop it at the gate. Stop the clock right here. APU is coming online. Where's the APU page? 13 is the temperature, so warmed up a little bit. Still not enough. 13, 55 degrees. Okay, APU is open. Let's go ahead and punch that on. Let it take over. Strobes come off. Seat belts, yellow electric pump, and engine 1. Engine 2, my bad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York, finally. I don't know, again, I've only loaded up this scenery like twice. This is the second time ever. I loaded it up once on Tuesday just to test it out when I bought it. And then this is the second time I'm ever loading it. Maybe that's why it's busy. And that's why it's glitchy, that's why. Beacon comes off. I'm a new subscriber. Thank you so much, Metro Man. And actually, hold on. I need to check something. I believe with that, Metro Man, we have crossed 600 subscribers, everybody. We actually got more than that. We're at 602. We got 5 subscribers from this stream. Thank you so much, everybody. This means so much. I love streaming every Friday morning. It's so fun. Safe travels. Have a great flight. Thanks so much, Travis. You have a good day as well. Travis Charles. Deep planing now. Company message coming up here.
56 Squawk, the assigned code in the flight plan and the message that you received.
AOC, the arrival message is just telling us that we arrived on time.
See the routing there as well. Squawk mode Charlie. Squawk is 4522. Call for taxi.
Go to open that door.
Departure.
Seatbelts are off. Fuel pumps are still on. We're gonna go ahead and turn those off. We don't need those anymore. How much fuel did we still have? Because we were like burning all that fuel fast. We could have a good 7,000. Oh my goodness, dude. The 320 is amazing.
Breaker 380 Super Kennedy Tower. Hello, altimeter 298 Keep your speed up for traffic control, please.
All right.
For as long as practical. Wind 190 at 8. Runway 22 left, clear to land.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look at this. So 2 hours 27 in the air. We were supposed to be 2 hours 25 in the air. It's fine. It's airtime. Nobody really cares about airtime anyways. We're always late. And then gate time. This is what I care about. 2 hours 47 was our actual time. We were supposed to be 2 hours 53. So we pushed 5 minutes early out of Fort Myers. And then from the time we pushed to the time we just pulled in and shut down the engine, 2 hours 47. So we're about 5 minutes early. Okay, we're on time. We're on time. Thanks for the flight, Nico. Smooth landing. Thank you so much for being here. You're welcome. What? Hold on. Thank you so much for being here, Metro Man. And you're welcome for the landing. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these. Next week, I'm gonna try to do one of my favorite flights. We're gonna try doing O'Hare to Fort Myers on a Spirit 321, and we might use the other Hughes Spirit, the one that has the minions on the cover, you know, on the visors. Making sure everything here is good. Okay, I think we should be all good.
Kennedy Tower, Lufthansa 401 Heavy, ready for taxi, short of hotel.
Lufthansa 401 Heavy, K confirmation, Lima curve.
Go ahead, turn that down. You guys wanna know why? Because it's about time that we end this. Alright, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for joining up at any point. Truly an amazing flight. I actually did enjoy it a lot. I know it was a little bit longer than usual, but longer flights usually pay off because you see your success when arriving finally. By the way, this scenery is like incredibly laggy, so I don't even know if I'm ever gonna fly into freaking JFK ever again. I'll fly out of here definitely. Maybe we'll do like a JFK to Punta Cana flight. That could be fun. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for being here at any point of the stream. Hopefully we'll see you guys on next week. But until then, we'll see you guys on next time. And until next week, see you later.